Yeah, I'll keep going with my text, guys. Also, observe the Disney actors. I'll just read back a bit. Also, observe the Disney actors who start out sweet as pie, getting children to relate to and admire them, only to become a walking disaster of drama, trauma, and death. Only to become a trauma, disaster, and death. Walking disaster of drama, trauma, and death. Our children unconsciously project these images for themselves to step into, and then the parents don't understand what happened. Turn off the media. There is nothing valuable in it. Hi, Abby. Hey, you go fast with that. Huh, Madeline? What's wrong? She'll get over it. Yeah, so be aware of believing in anything unless yourself have experienced it in the first hand. And that's what I said this morning. It's okay, I can come here and tell you to believe me, or believe me, but you have to experience it on your own. Life is an experience. What, you're just gonna go by what other people tell you? Even what I say here, question, take what's good, discard the rest. Might not fit all your thoughts. Like, I don't expect people to pick up everything I say. Be aware of believing in it. It's like Les Brown. When I picked up the stuff Les Brown was saying, Les Brown was talking a lot about religion and stuff like that. I discarded that. I took what was good for me. Like, I don't attach to everything Les Brown says in his speech in detail. So there's stuff I discarded, but there's stuff, and he's still very much a mentor in speaking, for sure. But that doesn't mean I agree with everything he says. But I know he's doing good. He wants to do good, and people that do good, I told you there's no distinction in between them. That's where we should all unite to do better good here. But yeah, be aware of believing anything unless you yourself have experienced it firsthand. Otherwise, it is only an idea that someone else is sharing, which may or may not be true. This is why the schooling system is such a facade and one of the first stages of training men for slavery. All subject thoughts are intangible ideas that we are unable to experience as first person. We are universally told what to believe rather than being given the space to come to our own unique ideas. Then we embody these ideas as real and begin to function from that mental perspective rather than from our own center. We are also taught to respect those with more knowledge as they are better than us. And the hierarchy program has been installed. And especially now, with so many awakening and remembering who they are, be aware of falling for any third person stories of our history, multidimensional beings, aliens, fairies, etc. No other being is going to assist you in this process. They are illusion and life forms projected by us from ideas that our consciousness was exposed to on purpose to keep us apathetic and frozen waiting for our savior. This work is all you. Those exposed to on purpose to keep us... No, wait, okay. Sorry, I skipped a line. This work is all you. Those stories are all distraction and a way of buying time. attempting to stop you from exiting the overlay and completing the work that needs to be done to clear your being and return to wholeness. There will be completing. There will be rabbit hole after rabbit hole, distraction after distraction, as the overlay is purposely designed in layers so as to keep you busy, but one must stay focused and passionate about this process and not be pulled off course. Once you can see the line between the overlay and reality, it becomes very easy. Just like we must take responsibility for what we have already unconsciously created. No victims. It is now that we step fully into our powers as Creator incarnate and respond by consciously creating in resonance with our true self. Be brave. Be brave, my friend. Look at any programming that tries to keep you from exiting the overlay. What are you defending? Why is there an attachment? What are you avoiding from allowing to be felt? Is this even mine or just a program of minimization? Many are gathering now in communities that are sustainable and supportive of this process of healing and equality. Healing and equality. Relationships and groups are forming based on this realization and passion for freeing men from this false reality. Releasing the entire overlay and future generation from enslavement, one breath at a time, and focusing on that which we are bringing forward in wholeness, unconditional love and resonance with Source. Note on media. Many are saying that there is always a little truth in the movies and shows, and that perhaps they are revealing some clues to us. Recently, the feeling is deep that all of it is programming for the unconscious to bring forward what they are desiring. Perhaps their technology is not as amazing as the media portrays. Have you seen it with your own eyes, first person? Perhaps it is in their fictional stories line that they desire to create the ability to wipe our minds daily, or jump universe, teleport, or whatever awesome gift we creators incarnate already have within our abilities. Perhaps they are reverse engineering the man in order to have the power to create themselves, without the need for man as the creator. Perhaps these distractions are buying time for their desired reality that has been embedded into those who watch and listen to the media to come to fruition. Unplug as much as you can, using the technology to your benefit until you can feel it is no longer a value for you. Eventually, it will all be set down. There will be a short phase in between as man heals and resets himself to his original state. And then what will be brought forward will be far greater than our healing minds can fathom. This time is approaching rapidly. Let's consciously bring it forward now. Let's consciously bring it forward now. Time to wake up. Together as one, rise and shine.